Hey D, what's happening, bud? How are you this fine day? Okay, kind of semi got a catch box done. Hey, Mike. Sweet. Hey, I hope you're digging your new job, man. Cool, D. I've been shooting a little bit this morning, not a whole bunch. Maybe 50 so far, maybe. Not very many. Brent, man, what's happening? Tabarka, hey, how's it going? What a day, yeah? Beautiful, sort of, little bit of cloud cover every now and then. Looks like it could rain every now and then. Cool, Mike, that's awesome. It's awesome. Cool, Tabarka. I'm glad you're doing good. That's a good thing. What's the good word? He has risen. That's the best word I could tell you. He has risen. What about you, my bud? Hey, there's Clint. How's Clint today? About got all my thingy all carved out. I'm gonna try using it today, see if it prints worth a hoot, see what I gotta change or anything. Not quite sure what it's gonna look like. It looks really weird backwards, and it's not perfect. I should. Ankle monitor alert. Hey, how'd you know I got one of those on, Mary? No, I'm just playing. How's Mary today? We'll better get after her, try to get and remember to sub to Blake. Yeah, I'm hopefully I've done sub to him. There's been quite a few people out there trying to get the word out to get him up there. So hopefully he can get there. Ooh, cool. You got to get to the shed today. That's awesome, Clint. There ain't nothing better than finally getting to not be freezing your buns off when you're out doing something, yeah? Or I think it is. Oh, you're planting grass. Sweet. A bale of straw? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, my God. A bull. Those are always real nice. When we were a kid, we used to raise lots of cattle. And another thing besides a bull that can be really super mean or aggressive is them mama cows, boy. They get their little ones out there, man. They can sure want to stomp you when you want to go play with their calves. We used to tease them. Boy, my parents would get so mad at me, A Share Bear. Do, 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 do. Come on down. Man, I got something in my eye. It's burning. That stinks. See, when was the last thing acetone? I just touched acetone. But boy, I wonder if that stuff gives a residual on your hands. I don't ever remember making it burn, make my eyes burn. I just sweat, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, Brent. That blows. Now you got a farm truck for sure now. That always stinks when they beat your vehicle up. They could be ornery. My cousins, they had a bull, and it didn't mind the trucks. It really wasn't. Well, I mean, he wasn't like the kindest thing in the world, but he wouldn't chase you if you're out in the pasture or anything. He didn't really care. But if you were on the mini bike, look out. As soon as he'd hear the thing crank up, he'd come try to get it, and you wouldn't even, let's say, be in the pasture. We'd go out and ride mini bikes in the pasture, and hope to God you don't wreck. Because Oh, then my uncle would get mad at us because, the bull's running all all over the pasture. But we never did get got by it. But boy, he didn't like mini bikes. Yeah, make sure you leave a comment for sure. ShareBear's really good at that. Oh God, 100,000. I was there for a second. I was thinking 100,000 dents. Yep, typical farm truck. Yeah, it's hard not to per se. I mean, if you got any kind of animals, truck period, it's going to get dented up if you use it. It's not like a car, so to speak. And the poor farm trucks, man, they can just get the snot beat out of them. Yeah, and you couldn't get too upset anyway. I mean, it's already done. I doubt the bull carries his insurance card around. He probably says, "Yeah, come on in here. Let me show you that card. Come on over here. I got it right here for you." I found me a box. Yes, not your Sunday best. TJ, what's happening, my friend? That wasn't all that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. Okay, I'm not saying, so don't get mad at me. But that wasn't too bad with the welding. I think you're going to be doing pretty good. Make sure you keep your metal clean. That's all I gotta say. And then it goes a little smoother. Well, I mean, on thin stuff anyway. Hey, fisherman, how you feeling today, bud? Yeah, the fisherman got, let's say, Rocky Mountain spotted fever. That's okay. That's okay, fisherman. Yeah, it can harm you a little bit, TJ. And then, just I don't know. If you ever want any, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you ever want any tips, I could give you a couple. Jim State, how's it going, bud? Man, I was thinking of you. It would have been yesterday. I was thinking, man, I wonder if that dude can, like, I don't know what you'd call it. On guns when they carve on the metal. I don't know what you call that, but I wonder if that dude can do that kind of stuff. I don't remember what they call it. I thought to myself, I need to make one of them little, I don't know what you call them, hammers, I guess, little air hammers or something. Hey, take it easy, Brent. Good luck with the yard work. Don't, work too hard. Thomas, what's going on, my friend? How you doing today, Thomas? And there's Lee. Woohoo! No, I don't think it was that bad, TJ. I mean, heck, for a guy that hasn't played with one for very much, that's pretty good. Heck, some of mine will look that way, and I've played with them a lot. So, definitely don't get discouraged. That's really all there is to it. Don't get discouraged. Just make sure it's hot. That's all there is to it. Ooh, I can't wait to see that, Thomas. Can't wait to see that. Blessed Mama. How's Blessed Mama today? How's Lee feeling today? Hey, Landon. Man, I tell you what, you and your brother look pretty duded up in your Easter dress. Look pretty damn slick. That was pretty nice, bud. You're hanging in, huh? Well, that's good, isn't it? Yep, you look pretty good, my friend. Look pretty good. Well, Lee, I almost got done at that little carving thing I was working on yesterday. In fact, well, I'm gonna say it's almost done because I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna throw some paint on it today, I think, and try to make a stamp and see what it's gonna look like. Ooh, and then I found a box. Holy mackerel, this box is cool. I'm gonna send that slingshot in it. All right, Landon. Well, you take it easy, bud. You have a good day and stay good, okay? Don't be too ornery. Or I think I might send it in this box. I haven't quite decided because I'm still kind of working on it. I gotta go. This truck kicked my butt today. Well, that's about what they all do, right? You get to working on them dirty turds, and man, besides bending over, if it's too low, your back hurts. Too high, then you got everything else just bothering you. A snake skin. Oh wait a minute, I think I saw that dragon scale or something. Oh, is that what they call it? Relief carving. Relief carving. I wasn't quite sure. I can't remember. I was just thinking. Just thought. I thought of something I wanted to do, and then said, "Dang, I can't do that." I maybe could, but I haven't never done it, so it really wouldn't be any good. So I thought, hey, I wonder if that dude does those. Oh, no big deal, you know. Because I might have kind of changed my mind on it because I wouldn't be able to do that, you know. I would try to make one of them little air hammers. I've got a few of those. I'll just call them a chisel, but I haven't really played with it a whole bunch. I found them at like a yard sale and said, "Ooh, yeah, I'll get those." But they're handheld. They're handheld, like in a, I don't know, just got a handle. Hey, old path. I've tried a little bit, but holy mackerel, do I stink at it. It's kind of, I haven't practiced a bunch. How's old path today? Who TJ just uploaded a video. Oh. Come on, move. There we go. Doing good. Still limping around, though. Yeah, I could see that. Well, when you get as old as you are, you know, just one big limper. No, hopefully that's doing a little better. I limp around too a little bit. Different reasons, but I limp around too. Yeah. Lasers. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've seen those now that you say that. Yeah, those are pretty nifty. Those are really nifty. That scroll work, like I'm just gonna say, hopefully nobody takes this too bad, but like the Mexicans do it a lot on their lowriders. Holy mackerel, does that crap look awesome? It's just like the stuff on guns, that fancy And it's like, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, a laser thing would be cool too, but those guys are really talented. Yeah, probably plywood. Howdy, plywood, by the way. Yeah, I just called him old, so, But it's hard not to do. It's right there in his name. I guess it's better knucklehead than bonehead, yeah? Though they probably both mean the same. How's plywood today? Oh, you're welcome, bless mama. That'll help you connect to anybody. Sweet. Old path, that'll be awesome. I meant to look at my old computer last night to see if I got it fixed. It had broke down, and then it took me a minute to try to get it back together, and then I might have got it fixed and then shut it back down. Now I need to check it again. Hey, Alex. How's it going? Good God, man. Did you find all those golf balls? Did all those come to your door? Like, oh my God. There's so many. Like, holy mackerel, so many. I mean, wow. Yeah, whatever. I know about crapped when you said $4 for a ball. I thought, no way. Golf balls are that much? That's a bunch of darn money for a golf ball. Like a bunch of darn money. Yeah, I don't play with that very much plywood. Hey, I got you a purple skull sitting on the bench. One of them's about done and the other one is done. Or no, let me rephrase that. They're both about done, but I'm going to back one with black, I think. Maybe silver. I haven't decided. And then I haven't decided the other color yet for the other one because it's like half purple, so to speak. So I have to decide whether I want the sides to be silver. I might do it silver. Or maybe gold. I don't know. And then whatever color I'm going to use on the back on the other one. Appreciate this stream Alex Zavaldo sent me. Hey, Rabbit. Run, hey, see if you guys can get this movie. Run, Rabbit. Run. Run, Rabbit. Run, Rabbit. Crazy movie. Still gonna get a slingshot waiting. Oh, that's what I always wait on too. Old path. I always do that. I'm doing the same. I got some Mysterio this morning. Well, I didn't get it yet. Yep, that's it, Clint. Yeah, thanks, Rabbit. Yeah, you keep on keeping on too, man. I bought material today, and it's like, holy crap. I bought, let's see, 4 colors. It's freaking $70. 4 colors. Still broke. Yeah, that's me too. Oh, I'm on fixed income for sure, Bold Path. And it definitely's got broken words. So I'm thinking if I can make some of these slingshots and then go like the open air market or something, I can make a couple extra bucks that way. I really think like these $20 ones would do good because I'm not saying you can't use the word only, with money because $1 is expensive, but real cheap or real fair, I guess. I'm thinking that they might do pretty good. Maybe, I don't know. Won't never know unless you take a chance, right? Oh, but I'm working on this box. Holy mackerel, this box is going to be nice. I'm going to send that slingshot in that box. I think. Don't hold me to that because I don't know if it's going to turn out. I mean, I didn't make the box, but I'm modifying the box. And hopefully my modifications don't ruin the box. If it does, I don't know. But hopefully it'll turn out neat. And I might etch some glass today too. I haven't quite decided, but I think I may. It's all on the list. Yeah, I hear you. I got a couple of packages sitting in the house too, and I'm going, okay, I think I can get this one out this Saturday, and then might have to wait another couple weeks to send out the next ones, but that package is going to be a big bite in the butt, old path. I mean, if you're thinking that belt dealie, I mean, it's going to be a big, that'll be a big box, and yikes. Yeah, you're not the only one, old pal. Like the material I got this morning, one, it was for an order of a slingshot, and so that order is going to cover just a little bit. It won't cover all of it, but the rest is kind of a gamble. Hopefully it'll be okay, but I'm kind of gambling there. Check yeah, it's called. Cool. Yeah, I have to check that out, Jim. You were saying something else about some other place too, and then I just actually today I just thought of it. I said, "Dang, I need to get a hold of him." Talked about that, but will it really, Bouncer? I hope it will be. Nah, it's great. I have no complaints. It's great. Trust in God and all will be great. So I really don't care about a whole bunch. But it would be nice to have a couple extra spending bucks. Just nice, though. How's Bouncer today? How's Bubbles? Yeah, extras. That would be nice. Oh my gosh! Speaking of that, there was watched some short the other day. It had some lady going, "We don't use toilet paper," and instead of where the toilet paper went on the little, where the toilet paper roll went on the little holder dealy, there was not a napkin, a washcloth, and we use this washcloth, and it works so great. And then when you're done, you go to the sink and you wash it off for the next person. Yeah, that sounds awesome. At this moment, I think I'll stick to the toilet paper. Yeah, I was like, no way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it'd be just fine, but no way. Gee, Hicks, what's going on? How's Hicks today? Did she have 3 seashells too? Swiffer pats her better. Yeah. Yeah. As a kid, we used to have these things called button weeds. And man, those are actually work pretty good. Well, not just as a kid, but they work pretty good, in a pinch. Doing any shooting today, Hicks? Oh, so you like the Brillo pad. You like Scotch-Brite pads. They work the best. Hey, Corey. How you doing today? I did a little bit of shooting today, Hicks. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. I don't know how many. Good handful. Hipster grip, always good, yeah. Oh man, that'd just be delightful. Yeah, it would knock off the crust for sure. Hey, take it. How's it going, man? Hey, how did the tire store treat you? I don't want to bring up, any bummer feelings, but I can't help myself. Did you get out of there with, well, hopefully got out with both your arms and legs, but you never know. Dang. Yeah, they got you good. Man. Man, oh man. Yeah, no racist stripes for sure. Brillo pad solves that. Holy mackerel. That'd be good in. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wash off that washcloth. I mean, in a pinch, the world goes to crap and there's no such thing, but, then, yeah, okay. But, yeah, that wouldn't be a delightful thing to do. I kind of think it's kind of amazing because back when I was a little baby, but my parents used, I don't even know I'll just say a cloth diaper because I don't know what you really call them, but that's what they used. And it's like, yikes. I guess it'd be better as a little kid turd than an adult one. I guess we're not talking about that. No, not really. Hey, cool, fisherman. I'm glad you're back, man. No more. Yeah, that's called a squeaky clean. Yeah, that would have been crazy, wouldn't it? Blessed mama. Yeah, that would have been that. That's both my brother and I. But that was a long time ago. Well, maybe not a long time ago, but long enough ago. I think they had disposable diapers at that time, but it might have been like a, going to town type thing or going out to eat type thing or something. Yeah, I of course don't know about me at all, but I'm like 7 years older than my brother, so I remember him. I doubt they used anything like that for me, but I remember for him they had, some for, let's say, just going to town or something. I don't know. I was 7, so I don't really know. I mean, I could kind of guess now that I'm adult, but... Oh, got an egg. Somebody laid an egg. Man, them chickens are tearing up that mash that my buddy brought over. Man. Hey, take it easy, old path. You have a great day, my friend. Yeah, for sure, Jump State. For sure. That'd be terrible. Yeah, it's a crappy one, Thomas. All brought out because of a napkin, or not a napkin, a washcloth. That's crazy. I mean, could you imagine going over to somebody's house and then you know, and saying, what? I gotta use the what? No, no. That'd be rough. Hey, did you send out your, what did you call that, Hunter? Or taking shots? What did you call that? That 420 slingshot. I mean, I know it had a name, but not the headhunter. What did you call that one? Dad, what's going on? How are you today, Dad? I can't remember what that one is called. It's really cool though, but sweet nugget. And the nugget. Or nuggy. Nuggy, that's it. The nuggy. Cool. And I'll be looking forward to that video. Those are fun to watch those. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. I probably would. I'd probably have to go to the gas station or something. You know. You know. Oh yeah, I bet it might be, Thomas. It might be. I know that was a handy thing back in the day. They say. That's really kind of weird though. But I mean, you got what you got. I know they used to hang like the Sears magazine out in the shit or outhouse and all that. I bet people are glad or about thrilled. I mean, you look at a magazine, boy, that'd be a rough one. I mean, if you're used to it, you're used to it. But per se today, that'd be like, oh man. I mean, in a pinch, it'd be great. It'd be better than nothing. But you know. Oh, Friday I might go to the metal store. I gotta get metal for that pig water and stand thing I want to make. So I might get enough metal to make a knockdown target, I'll say. I should do that today, or maybe tomorrow. Do it today, maybe. I need to get my notebook out or a piece of paper and start kind of scratching down my measurements. And then tailor it to what maybe they might have. The Target one won't take a bunch. But I have some of it that I could probably do. I just didn't want to. The stuff I got is for another project for what do they call it, a portaband. I wanted to take my portaband and make a stand for it. Instead of just like vice gripping it to the bench. Though that works. It works, you know. It'd be a lot nicer to have a stand. I wonder if them wild deer, if they like that corn, that mash. I took them out a 5-gallon bucket, doctored the snot out of it. Hopefully they like it, or they ate it. Don't know why they wouldn't. Everybody else here seems to like. I mean, you know the pig would like it, but birds tear it up. They really like it. I'd imagine a coon would eat it. I haven't filmed back here in a long time either. I need to take that card back to the camera deal and see what else back here. It's been since fall, I think. Hasn't been since fall. Thought that when I was giving it to him, I thought, man, if I'd have brought that back, I could have seen if they're going to eat it or not. I mean, it doesn't stink, so, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't eat it. I was kind of bummed in a way that I had made some of the grain I normally feed the pigs wet, because I'm making it in a 5-gallon bucket at a time, and then I got this, and I just made a fresh batch, and I was like, dang. In other words, I'd just be feeding them that other and just watching their weight, keeping an eye on it, because I don't want it to go rotten or go bad. Then I had to throw it away. Anybody besides Thomas doing any projects right at the moment? Like Jim State or Dad, or Thomas is making a new natty slingshot. Anybody else got any projects they're doing? Oh, and who was it? Brent was seeding his yard. Oh, and you're sanding right now, so you're working on a slingshot, or I'll assume. Cool. What color is it? What about anybody else? Yeah, I hear you taking. I might be doing that a little later today too. Oh, cool, Jim. That'll be neat. Have you ever taken a coin and made one out of a coin? I mean, I don't know how hard that really is or anything, and it probably isn't as cool as what you do, but, you know, have you ever done that? I seen one the other day. It was somebody made out of a penny. I mean, I don't know how big that really would be. You'd think a penny would be small, but I seen somebody make it out of a penny. And said, wow, that's really kind of pretty. Look, the birds managed to knock the lid off my mixer. Now they're jumping in there and eating willy-nilly. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Jim State. Wasn't sure at all. I had a friend that his dad would do that as he was watching TV. I think he made them out of 50-cent pieces, maybe. There'd have been the silver ones, but I think they're 50-cent pieces. I never watched him do it or anything. I mean, we didn't hang out. Maybe when we got a little older, we hung out, but then it was like hunting or fishing or things like that. But I've never tried to do that. Yeah, I might try gluing one up today. Taken, if you're still in here. Glued one up the other day. I'm trying to think of what colors, what I wanted to try to do. Well, I 50. I think that's what it was. I don't really remember. Hey, Mrs. Hicks. How are you today, Mrs. Hicks? It was kind of funny listening to your semi-story the other day when you were talking about your wonderful person you were dealing with. Sorry, I had to laugh at that, by the way. Poor Mr. Hicks. Yeah, I bet. I bet he does. Look, see, I'll probably scare him, but they're all going up into that mixer. I probably don't think I put some bags over the top so they couldn't. It was laying on its side, and then they made it real easy. So I had to stick it up. I need to just bag it up and go haul it and put it in the tank, or the feed box bunk. I got lazy. T-Bird's in here. T-Bird, what's happening? Here's going to be my new catch box taken if you're looking at anything. Drift and Fly sent me, oh, that's in the house now, sent me some canvas. He made that catch bag, and he sent me the extra, and I think it might have been Thomas that was talking about just use the bucket. And so I kind of stole his bucket idea, and then going to put that catch bag over the top of it and kind of tie it on somehow. What's up, Squatch? And then that little metal thing, I figured if I'd get me like a 4-foot T-post or something. I might have one, I'd have to look, and then just drive it in the ground somewhere, and then I could slide it on top of it. You know, then I could take it off, put it anywhere. I'd probably put it out here somewhere, but I technically could drive T-posts wherever. Yeah, I took it in the fabric in the house, so I could, I gotta sew it. Sweet plywood. And so far, the inner tube I stuck in there, it isn't working too bad. It holds up to the steel shot pretty good, and I've only had a couple bounce outs so far, so it isn't working too bad. 603. How you doing today, bud? But I'm gonna work on that a little later today too. That catch bag bucket. He used cool. I'm glad to hear that. 603. Not doing too bad today. Got a couple things semi-finished up. Hopefully I'll be able to see if whatever I did, if it's even gonna work. See what I gotta do to make it better maybe or something, I don't know. But I took that fabric in so I could sew it. Because I gotta sew it together. Then I gotta get some minerals. No, not mineral spirits. I can't remember the name of it. Crud. It's like you can get it like in the pharmacy area. It's like an oil. I'm trying to think what it's called though. Mineral oil. That's it. Mineral oil. Gotta get some I think that's what it is. It's a mineral oil. I don't have to, but I want to. Some mineral oil, and I've got some beeswax. And I wrote down let's say the recipe, but if you take, I think it's mineral oil, and beeswax, and you melt them together, they'll make like a waterproofing. So I figured I'd waterproof it, or try to waterproof it. I think it's like 16 ounces of, I think it's mineral oil, to a pound of wax. I don't think you have to use beeswax, but I got beeswax. But and it's, I think it's a pound of wax to that. Don't quote me there though. Alex is back. You know, Alex, it'll at times they'll break, so you have to be real careful. You can't really lay into it, but a tennis racket works real good for golf balls. I mean, they'll zing a golf ball like, I don't know, a couple hundred yards, I bet. I don't know how far, to be honest with you, a long freaking ways. But if you really, really, really lay into it, after a while it'll poke a hole in it, in your tennis racket. But I mean, you got to really, well, I don't know. I really lay into it sometimes. And eventually it pokes a hole in them. I use that a lot for the walnuts too. The wife keeps saying every time we're at the thrift store or whatever, she's like, there's a tennis racket. That's only $3. Why don't you get that? Oh, maybe it's linseed oil. I could be at Thomas. That might be what it is, linseed. I don't know. I wrote it down in my notebook somewhere. Well, not somewhere. I know where it is. Well, I don't really know where it is in my notebook, but it's in my notebook. But it could be linseed oil. It's been a while since I looked at that. Or even did it, so I don't really remember the recipe. Yeah, it's pretty fun, Alex. And they will go. Man, they'll zing out there. It's amazing what them tennis rackets will do. Yeah, I still think a piece of PVC pipe, you got an air compressor, and like a cheetah tank, or I don't know what they really call them, like a bead. I don't know, like those big tanks. You put pump full of air, and then they got a big valve on it, so they blow the bead on the tire. But you don't have to use. Well, you could probably use that. That'd even be crazier, but. You could use a bigger piece of pipe, but put one of those valves on there. And they'll shoot a golf ball like no other. It's a one-shot deal, so you got to have a tank. I got to have I don't know what you call it, air compressor. You'd have to have an air compressor. Yeah, there you go, Alex. So that might even work. Just be able to, I don't know, figure out. Jury rig a, piece of pipe to it. And that'd do it. Ones we made were just like a normal potato gun, but some of it was just like ether, or those are the least fun ones because it's easy to, I don't know, it's more of a rapid fire, spray another juice in there, spin the lid on and go. But the air tank ones work too. They just take longer to pump up. I don't know how far they'll shoot though. You can't find the ball. That I know that much. Hey, Deneen. How are you feeling today? Oh, that would maybe work, Alex. I've only used like ether. Ether's the only thing I've ever used. I don't know. Acetylene, that's probably even more powerful than ether. I remember my first one. I don't remember how old I was. I was a little kid. I used to duct tape bean cans or corn cans or something. Just taped a bunch of those to shoot tennis balls. Yeah, hairspray would work. Holy mackerel. I could see that, Alex. And then on one bean can, like almost the last one, you poke a ton of little holes in it, and then the last one you just poke one hole in it, and then you just spray. And that was hairspray because I was little. Just stole my mom's hairspray. You spray it in there, and then you have to light it with a lighter, though. Shot that so many times the duct tape started melting, so the barrel was all kind of like a limp noodle. Eventually kind of grew up, I guess, and started using pipe. Used pipe. And that works real good. And started stealing my dad's starting fluid. Man, one time my dad came home and he about kicked my ass because I was using that to seed a bead. Oh man, he was so mad. But that stuff's really cool. I like using that stuff. I don't even know. I think I still got a can somewhere up here. I ought to make a potato gun one of these days again. Something fun. But tennis racket's real cheap, Alex. And there's definitely rapid fire. As many times as you want to hit it. And you'll keep wanting to hit it harder and harder and harder. You know, yeah, for sure, Alex. They're fun, really. I would definitely stick with, let's say, the ether one, though, or the hairspray, whatever, you know. Just because it's faster than like the air compressor one. Takes a minute. I mean, if you got a bead tank deal, you know, it takes a minute to fill them things up. Or at least the hairspray one, you just shoot it until it gets hot, and then you can't hold on to it no more. Yeah, I would definitely suggest using some thicker pipe, that's for sure. But like I said, duct tape and bean cans, and it works, just not for a long time. I mean, they hold together. I never had an end blow off or anything. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hit that like button. Ooh, we almost hit 30. One more like and we'll hit 30. Are you sub to taking shots, Deneen? Tomorrow at 4. Cool. Man, yesterday, I don't know what was with me. I didn't feel good yesterday. Went to bed fairly early. Wanted to go to bed at 4, you know, and said, no, stay up because you'll wake up way early. Well, you better check, Deneen. There, he did a text thingy right above you. Yeah, I have had a hard time sleeping too, Alex. I got into where I was... well, I'm not going to tell that story. It doesn't sound real good. But... sweet! Scruffy nerd, what's up, Scruff? Scruff just did a video just yesterday maybe. I don't know. He just posted a new video. Sweet it was. That was some good shooting. I ran out of clay, so I've been using this catch box, and I kind of miss being able to shoot at all the other targets laying around out in the yard, but you know, I don't want to waste the steel. I thought about switching to, let's say, 1/4-inch steel, just because it's basically the same price as clay. It just is smaller. I haven't tried it. I can't remember who it is now off the top of my head, but they shot 1/4, and that's all they ever shot. But you know, how's Scruffy today? Is it really taken? I didn't know that. Does it work good? I mean, I'm assuming maybe you did it then, but I mean, is it worthy? Sweet. I just didn't want to, I mean, 3,000, I think it's 3,000 that you get with that, or the ones I looked to get a decent price is like 3,000 for $20. And I was like, ugh, I just didn't know. I mean, you know, I'd hate to spend $20 just to have a crap load of balls running around and not being able to use them. Have a chance to win a beautiful like, hey, cool. Thanks, Alex. I found a box for it today, Alex. Maybe I'll take a picture and show it to you. I hope it turns out, because I kind of had to, I'm modifying it a little bit. If it doesn't turn out, it's no big deal, but. It even goes with it. I was like, dang, that'd go with that. I'll play with it a little bit more today. Hopefully I got time. Well, I might do that. Get some 1/4-inch steel then. As I say, I shoot at all these other targets all over. And then I just carried the slingshot with me with a pocket full of clay. And then as I'm doing whatever I'm doing throughout the day, I could just shoot at anything I wanted. You know, leaves, sticks, butterflies, you know, anything. Just shot at anything. And I really kind of missed that. And you know. And I could reuse it if I shot it in a catch box. I know with this, what is that, Sniper Sling? It's Sniper Sling Green. It's this stuff right here. I think it's from Sniper Sling Green. It's .45. Yeah, you shoot a clay with this stuff, and when whatever it hits, it's just blowing up. That's the fun part, plywood. The fun part. Yeah, Deneen, you'll have to check out Taking Shots new slingshot. I want to say, no, it wasn't the last video. No, I think it was the last video. It's pretty. It's real pretty. Now I got to replace this. It's just starting to break. Just starting. And then I got the slingshot up right here that I switched to, and it's starting to break. I brought out a band to put this one on, and they're all breaking. It's like, it's always fun after shopping, cleaning, putting stuff away. Yeah, that's not the fun part. None of that's the fun part. What are you? You're crazy, Alex. But after that video last night, no, yesterday, seeing how many crazy balls you got, holy crap. Hey, Taken, if you're still in here, have you ever shot a golf ball? Is that like, I mean, I know they're bounced. I think they're made out of rubber bands, so would that be dangerous or not? I mean, I don't know. As a target, I mean. Oh, yeah, I could see that, Alex. Yeah, I could see that. You'd think they'd make a pretty decent target, but there might be some ricochets, I would think, maybe. Do you really, Scruff? Yeah, I kind of wondered that because somewhere around here I got a golf ball. I hadn't put a lot of time into trying to find it, but I thought, hey, I could make a target out of that. And then, oh, that would maybe be a good one. I didn't think about a practice one. I'll have to look at Walmart or something, see what they got. But then I got nervous thinking about it and thought, I wonder, because they bounce really good. Oh my God. Oh, practice balls? Holy crap, Alex. Hey, Miss Laws. How are you today? Oh, what's that, Scruffy? Oh, I got you. So they must not be. Must not fly as far. I'm gonna assume. They're probably not made out of the rubber bands because they're made out of rubber bands. I think. It's been a while since I cut one open, but pickleballs. I don't know what a pickleball is. I'll have to check that out. Because bottles, that's the only thing I really got hanging up all over, and they're pretty big. You know, I'm not saying I don't miss them, but they're pretty big. I like the little targets better. Those old broken insulators, they're not too bad. They're like 40 mil, and then but eventually they start breaking too. I don't know what they're made out of. Probably HP, whatever it is, HDPE. But they're thin. They're, I don't know, maybe 3/8. Maybe, I don't know. They're thin. Oh, wiffle ball. Gotcha. That'd be cool to have little targets, just little ones. Like that one is just a lit. Well, you can't see it at all. Let's see if I can. There, I can see it, but you probably can't. It's that weird looking. It's red actually, but it's the lid off of a pop bottle. It's like a 20 mil. That one's kind of fun to shoot at. Not kinda. It's fun to shoot at. I miss it a lot, but that's fun to shoot at. I'm going to take that one out of that center of that tree that's right there, and I'm going to hang that in that bucket or catch bag or the hybrid bag. I'm going to put that in there. Did you see it, Alex? It's kind of hard. I can see it plain as day without the camera, but it's kind of hard to see with the camera. It's lightweight too, boy, when you hit that sucker, because it's just on a piece of baling twine. Oh man, it'll get wrapped up in the tree, and you just keep shooting it. That's what I do. Just keep shooting at it. And it holds up well. I don't know about steel. I haven't wasted any steel, but clay, it holds up real good. Pick a grimace. Put it in a tree. What's a grimace? I need to pick a grimace. A picture of grimace. I don't know what that is. Hey, Urban. What's happening? How you today, bud? It was funny. I was laughing at your birds. They do the same thing. They'll come in here. If I'm in here, they'll go up under the eave. They'll go anywhere. It's like, oh my gosh. I laughed aside. Yep, it's a good thing he didn't have his door open. They'd come right on in. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. Well, both of you. Now I know what you're talking about. I know the grimace now that Scruff said, and now I also know what you're talking about too. Something just break way too fast though. And it's like, oh dang it. One shot and it's broke. You see that little colored thingy? I don't know if you can, well, here, I'm trying to zoom in. See that little colored wind chime? Well, it's not done to chime, but the wind blows and it makes all those little thingies go. Thought about making something like that. And you could just have a crap load of little targets on a little spinner like that. I'd use that, but it definitely wouldn't hold up very well. Yeah, they would at Urban, for sure. And your little buddy, pretty soon he'll be figuring out how to open the door anyway. Them goats are pretty smart. It'll say, yeah, I'll open it. Oh, you think that door handle's really going to work? Nah, that ain't going to work. I'll come in too. They're pretty smart. Hey, cool, fisherman. So you too sick to shoot any fishermen? Or you getting to hang out in your, I'll just say your storage area and getting to shoot? I got kind of a woods course that, too. If you follow the trail, you can just sit on the four-wheeler and you could go down the hill. And once I get up the other side of the hill and on the backside, that's where, and it's just bottles though. All along the four-wheeler trail, so to speak. Well, there's not that many. I need to take more over, but it's like a dozen of them maybe. I'll hopefully stay smaller. Yeah, you're already probably going to be in trouble. He'll follow you and say, no, I'm coming in. The first experience I ever had with a goat was, and I was probably, I don't know, 10-ish maybe a little younger. I don't know. Let's just say around there. And it was my cousins. I think they're cousins. I don't know. I'm my neighbor. I'll just say my neighbor. They lived, I don't know, 3 miles away maybe, 4 miles away. We lived out in the country. They're just right next door basically. And they had a goat, but it wasn't little. I don't think I've seen any goats like this size ever. I mean, I know I was little to begin with, but it was big. It was like shell and pony size, I think. Oh my God, does he really, Urban? Yeah. Yep, you're in trouble now. To a degree, Alex. There can be some, yeah. But I do. I wear dog collars around my ankles when I use my boots, and I don't only go tromping around out in the woods when I wear my boots, Alex. And the dog collars, the flea and tick collars, they keep the ticks, the fleas, the chiggers. I never get a chigger, but the wife will. So that's how I know for sure that the dog collars work for them too. Yeah, I tried dog collars, Alex. I don't get them. The flea and tick collars, the cheap ones work. I mean, that's what I've been using. Some cheap ones. They're like, I don't know how much they are, $7 or something. I've got one here, Richard, that I've been trying to play with. Taking Shots does, and then I was talking to Slingberger, and I said I was going to get some little tubes to make one, and he said, don't do that, I'll send you one. And he sent me one, and it's a little I'm not saying I'm really crappy. I'm pretty crappy at it, but it's a little to get used to. Or I think, anyway. Or you wear Walmart Crocs in the woods? I guess. Start a fire to run off the no seams. Operator walked up and now the fire out. Who's gonna change his pump? But it won't be. Don't know what that means, but it sounds funny, Tom. How's Tom, by the way? Yeah, they're pretty cheap, Alex. Sand fleas, I don't know. I know, like in some areas, let's say around in that area out there, around there, I know there can be sand fleas, and they'll keep sand fleas away too. So I every year, I probably last 25 plus 30 maybe years, never not had dog collars around my ankles. Yeah. Yeah, they're pain. Oh, I hear you, fisherman. Yeah, let's see. Mine's right here. I can't remember what it's called. 332, I think. Or, I don't remember. Gosh, dang it. I can't see. I got so much crap in the way. There's mine. Just one big thing, a tube. He cut it long, said he didn't know how long he wanted to make it. So I won't say bunch up in my hand and use it, but it's just a piece of this little tubing. It works pretty good, but I'm not real good at it. I don't practice with it every day, though. Yeah, I know. They about get me all the time, Tom. Crazy little turds. It wants to get in this mixer because there's feed in there. I'm telling you, Tom, you ever get one, make sure you stretch it because, you got to stretch it like you do. And I don't even trim it. I'll take the extra collar and then put it, because they come like super long. And then I just take a piece of baling wire and I poke a hole right in the end, poke a hole right through it, and then just wrap baling wire around it. And they're awesome. No, I'm not going to shoot a pigeon because I'd probably definitely hit it. A flea collar. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Did it work or did it draw more? I don't know, Tom. I've never tried the flat bands on a frame. They make these little ring-looking things. They look like they might be like a ring that you'd stick on your finger, and it's like a clip. So I know people shoot them like that. I just saw Taking Shots doing it with the little round tubes, and said, "Ooh, I want to try that." And I probably only got 100 shots into it, though. You brought any more? Yep. They said, "Ooh, yeah, it's got to be a tasty treat." Yeah, they're awesome plywood. I'm telling you, they're awesome. I don't ever. Okay, like we got lots of ticks around here, and maybe I mean, well, let's say it's not 100%, but maybe I'll get a tick. Like if I spend all day out in the woods, maybe a tick. But if I went and didn't wear them, I'm not kidding you, I'd be loaded. Well, maybe not loaded, but the a bunch. Some clay ammo. I can hit my shed and dent it easy, but can't hit anything specific. Do you know where to buy? What the tubes? Tubes, rich fisherman? Yeah, me too, Alex. Me too. What one did you get from Walmart? There's one there. I've got. Well, I don't have any from Walmart, but I've got an old, a true wrist rocket. I used to be able to hit stuff with that. I haven't shot it in quite a few years now, but well, maybe not quite a few. This might be the second summer. No, this is going on third summer because it's been the second year that I haven't been able to shoot walnuts out of it. Hey, welcome back, LP. Oh, you might mean the one that had tubes. I gotta have to look at Walmart. I don't know if they got a flat band one or if they're all tubes. I don't know. Yeah, me too, Tom. I could hit quite a lot with a wrist rocket. Yeah, I seen that in there, Tom, and I don't know why that wouldn't shoot real bad. Hey, Butler, and use the bands to tie the ends together. Oh, I got you. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I don't know why. I think a flat band would work. I don't know why it wouldn't. I just, like I said, I watched Taking Shots doing it and said, hey, if that's what the cool kids are doing, I'm going to try it. How's Butler today? Yeah, that could be, Tom. That could be. Yeah, I started on the barn and said, hey, now I can see, because my first time shooting him with a little thing, I was like, where the hell did that ball go? Didn't even see the darn thing. So I started shooting at the chicken coop. So, oh, there it is. And I moved to trying to hit the sprocket on the chicken coop. Hey, I'm hitting the sprocket. Now I'm hitting a lot smaller targets. Yeah, yep, I can still hit the broadside of the barn. Yeah, he probably is, LP. Ooh, hey, I got a new one the other day. Let me see. It's right here. Check this out. Make sure. Yeah, I did shut it. Come on. This is hard to do one-handed. I don't know how I zipped it up because I was moving stuff around. Didn't want it to fall out. Oh, the little alarm came out of it. Look at this one. Oops. A guy sent it to me. It's been about, well, it's probably been about a month now. No, it's not been a month, but it folds in and folds up. Look at that. That's cool. I think he said, I have never measured it. I think he said it was an 85 millimeter. I can hit stuff with it. And you just move these little things. See how that, well, I can't. There, see how that moves? Slide it out to the side and it opens up these little jaws. Pinch right back into it. It's an awesome little frame. Then you just can move the little arms down. which is a booger with one hand and holding the camera. It's small as your hand. Hey, take it easy, taking shots. Thanks for stopping in, bud. I hope the rest of your day goes excellent. Hey, Rusty. Welcome. I was just about ready to take off. It is cool, Deneen. Yeah, I had a friend send it to me. Oh, I got an email and said, hey, did you get your package? I said, no, what package? And he says, oops, you got a package coming. And then said, about crapped. I said, dang, that's cool. I have a brag. Oh, I don't know what that is, plywood, but it sounds cool. Not on Hero P? What does that mean, Butler? I must have missed it when I was moving around. Oh, will you do a live, Butler? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'll try to be in there, Rusty. I don't know what the rest of my day, what Steven's going to be doing tonight. But I'll try to stop in. I try to stop in. It gets rough, though, but I try to stop in at everybody's, try to support everybody. And, sometimes it's hard to do that, where you might have 2, 3, 4 lives going at the same time, and then try to bounce. Then you don't feel, or me anyway, it's like, dang, I'm not giving somebody all my attention, but at least try to stop in. I smell something dead. Something must have died. I know I've been getting notifications. Holy mackerel. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might have to, quiet some of them down. Because you open up the computer and you're like, there's a crap load of them in here. And it's a bunch. You're waiting on 50. So where are you? Where are you at, fisherman? Hey, can anybody in here help the Richard Plinks, the fisherman, out? He's a young man, good kid. He seems like a real good kid. If we could give him a sub and get him closer to 50, I reckon maybe we could get him there by the time summer maybe is here or something, maybe. Cool, Tom. There you go, Richard. You got another one. And he'd be able to do, he's into slingshots and fishing, so I'm going to assume there'd be slingshots and fishing content. Yeah, I keep waiting for you said something about making a video the other day, Richard. It's like, that'll be cool. We'll see that video. And you ain't made it yet, man. There's another one, fisherman. 21. Was that 29 to go? Not too much. Ooh, and Jim got you too. So that's 20. You're getting there. It won't be too long, bud. You'll be able to get there. Thanks a lot, Jim. Thanks a lot, Scruff. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Here I thought it was a real slingshot. Ducking like a one of them, I boogered myself up, so now they taped it to my chest slingshot. Oh, a sling. Okay, I'm a little slow, okay? It'll be okay. I'm slow. Well, them are no fun slingshots. I wrecked a bike motorcycle when I was younger. I wrecked it really good, totaled the motorcycle. I wrecked it, I was going at least 50 when I wrecked it. And broke a crap load of things, but they end up they like taped I broke a collarbone on one arm, and they put it in a sling and then like made it stay to my body. And then I hated that. And then the next day I took it out though. You can go live using Streamliner. Oh, I didn't even think of that, Jim. But man, that thing stunk. I hate that. I hate being tied down like that. Though I wish I might not have done that. I wish I was a little nicer to my body. So I tell you, when you get older, you definitely start feeling that stuff. You can feel all the damage you did when you were young. That's not great. Of course, if I was to go back and even know what I know now, I'd probably still do it. The 3 of them, I think I've got 2 that I've totaled. And totaled. And then I don't know how many, had to, refix. Sure, I can, fisherman. A little thing fell over, scared the dog. Yeah, I can email you tomorrow. There's always a lot of fun riding them bikes, though. I've always been a dirt bike guy. Like I said, I grew up on a farm, and then that's how I traveled around. I saved up, got I call it a mini bike probably, and then never got out of it. And then got into the 2-strokes and, would go racing around and all that kind of good stuff. And man, that was a lot of fun. I didn't quit doing that till probably 25 and 9-ish, maybe 25 to 29 years old. And then wrecked. The last wreck is what it was, as I wrecked it. It took a minute to heal up. Like before, you'd have a wreck and get boogered up and be right back on it the next day or so. Even if you had a cast or something, it didn't matter what it was, you could still ride. That last one, I said, dang, I hadn't been on this thing in a month. I'm still having trouble. I'm going to quit riding this thing. And I thought about getting a street bike. So then my buddy says, I was telling him, he says, hey, why don't you just take my bike home? I was like, no, I don't. And he's like, hell, I don't ride it. Just take it home. You can play around with it. All you just run the wheels off of it. He says, it'd be good for it. Yeah, that isn't a well idea because, I still think I was on a dirt bike. And a vent shifter replaced the handlebars. Straighten the shifter. Yeah, I've busted a bunch of handlebars. Oh man, I tore them up. That's bad. I waste a lot of money on them stupid things. Oh man, so you've had it too, Tom. That's a bad deal. Yeah, so I just quit riding and told my wife, don't ever let me get another bike, no matter what it was. Street bike, dirt bike, doesn't matter. Because using his bike, I still, said, hey, first thing, I said, hey, can I ride a wheelie? I don't know. Try it. Drive it like you stole it. Yeah. So right back to being stupid again. And said, okay, this don't work. I hadn't been on one since. I really miss him though. I was jonesing the other day. I was telling the wife, man, I want to get a dirt bike. We were at the Honda store to get a new battery for the four-wheeler, and I was like, oh, look at the new KXs. Oh, I want one. I sat on it and everything. I said, oh, yeah. You think I should do? I don't know, fisherman. Oh, my God. That's crazy, Tom. I didn't. That's a good thing. Then they could tell through that. I guess that'd be a good thing. I don't know, fisherman. I don't know. Shooting in a catch box to showing off your slingshots to. Yeah, you just did some can shooting on the one video to that to. I don't know. About anything you're interested in. Yeah, maybe some frameless. You could try that. Oh. So he boogered up one too real good. My cousin, he died riding a bike. I think I was, I don't know, 13 maybe when he died. Get bored of the stage. But you can just do anything you want, fisherman. Whatever you think you want to make a video of. So you could start off doing a frameless and then go right to the other slingshot. It really wouldn't matter. Or fishing whenever you get well enough. I had another friend I met years later. I was still riding dirt bike by then, and he'd had a motorcycle accident, had a hole in his head. It was probably the size of I don't know, you could probably stick your finger in it, like your pointy finger. In his skull, where they had to drill his skull out because of a head injury. But the doctor had told him that if he would have been wearing a helmet, that it would have killed him. Oh, that would be a bad one, Tom. Oh my God, your brother? Or the gunny. Either one, it's really bad. I've seen a lot of bad bike wrecks in my life, and yeah, a lot of people have died from it. I mean, that I've known and said, "Geez, you'd think that'd smarten you up a little bit," but I was young. I probably didn't really think about being safe until, I don't know, yesterday. Well, maybe not quite yesterday, but about maybe 10 years ago, maybe. Oh, man. So your brother died in that bike wreck. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about a street bike is, like my dirt bike it was tuned to about 80. And, you go 80, and I mean, that was pushing it. So you're normally maybe only not running, well, I don't know, wide open all the time, but 80 about, as fast as you basically went. Street bike, 80's like the beginning of let's go. So you could really get hurt on a street bike. Or I would think. I remember one of my dad rode bikes when I was younger too, or all my life. That's all I've known. But I stole his motorcycle. He had a, God, what was it? It was a Kawasaki LTD, maybe 1100 or 1000 or something, big bike. And you know, I maybe weighed 100, but not I don't even think I weighed 100 pounds, maybe 80 pounds. And my dad always told me, you can't drive it. If you can't pick the bike up, you can't drive it or ride it. And so one day his bike was in the yard, and I don't know why or what, but it fell over. This kickstand fell in the dirt, and I knew that I figured I'd get my ass blistered if my dad came home and the bike was over on the ground, because that meant I played on it. And so I picked it up, and then I said, ooh, I picked up this bike, which means I can ride this sucker. Oh my God, that bike was crazy. Oh my God, it was a blast. Yeah, most generally, it's because the person gets kind of crazy, Tom. You know, you get to playing, and I don't know, they're so fun. That's probably it. You know, it was fun, and, you know, it was flying, and you just don't think about it, you know. My dad never did. If he did, he never told me he noticed that his bike had more miles on it. I didn't drive it a whole bunch. I may put 20 miles on it. But holy crap, was that sucker fast. I know it, when I did it, it'd go 55 in first gear. I never had it as fast as it would go because I wimped out, but I think I got it up to maybe third and then said, okay, I couldn't go no faster. I got scared. But damn, it was fast. By third gear, you use the speedometer. I don't remember the speedometer showing anymore. And then I got scared because, good God, I drove it like at least 20 miles. Such crap. Dad's going to find out. Most of my wrecks have been pretty slow wrecks. You know, 50, maybe 60. I mean, not that's slow, but and a bunch of real slow, you know. Going around corners, you know, or something, whatever you want to call them. Crashing after a ramp, you know, or whatever. Getting hit by somebody else, or, you know, you hitting somebody else. And, you know, they still can hurt real bad, though. But it's fairly calm wrecks, I'll say. Nothing like, let's say, your brother on a street bike. That's probably, you know, you're smashing into a pole that bad. That's bad. That's real bad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That had to be a bummer. My cousin, when he got killed, it was him and another buddy on the back. They were coming to my house. We were going to go riding, and it was him and another buddy was on the back of the bike, and they're going down a dirt road, and a truck went past them, or a car, somebody went past them, or not past them, but head on, you know. They drove past them, and then the dust, somebody was following that other vehicle, and they hit that truck head on, and that's all she wrote. My cousin's friend, he lived. He got boogered up, but he lived. And then my cousin, he ended up dying. They had to cut a lot of stuff off, though, trying to keep him alive, and he didn't make it. Yeah, I expect I got a boogie, too, my friends. I don't know. I got some different junk I want to get done, and so my break's over, too. It has been over for 30 minutes, I bet. 40 minutes. But you guys, thanks a lot for stopping in. I hope everybody's day goes well. Some of you, let's see, I might catch you on somebody's live tonight, somebody's. So some of you will end up seeing a little later. And some of you I won't, but thanks for stopping in. Dog says hello, and I'll catch y'all a little later. Bye.